The bread.
Absolutely. The bread is there.
what you need.
It is what you need.
Listen.
This is it. This is exactly what it's all about. I mean, life should taste great. There's no secret. I mean, life is short, and it does in countless ways that we enjoy our Sasko bread or flour in the course of our day. Now, and that goes for every day as well. Now, there are certain dishes that you only get in Mzansi, nowhere else in the world.
And we're talking about great tasting, affordable, widely available, and served in loaves or on rolls, which bring people together in one national language of delicious. And one of the most famous words in that vocabulary is kota. And this week, Tulu goes in search of kota perfection.
Sasko is celebrating Heritage Month in the most mouth-watering way. Over the next couple of weeks, we'll be driving to Durban, Cape Town and Joburg, eating our way through the culture. And today, we're in Soweto, South Africa's most happening township, to try out some of the best kotas this place has to offer. But of course, I'm not alone. I'm joined by Wasabi and Dali Danger, who are going to be guiding us through some of the best kota places the township has to offer. So guys, should we get the show on the road? Let's go.
The quota is part of pop culture. Comedian George Mguni jokes about it and Dali Danger lays down the tracks about it.
Okay, so tell me about your names. Why Dali Danger and Wasabi?
Okay, first of all, my name is Wasabi from Kotas 1475, the Hood Skinny Brothers, Dani Drum Multiply. And I'm not on a match with
Dali Danger, the most dangerous man in the world, because he died then when I would see you.
Okay. So you guys obviously know what a kota is. I know what a kota is. But
Sure.
for someone who doesn't know what it is, how do you explain to them?
A kota is the greatest meal of all time, guys. Yeah, I think it was even in Roman ancient times, but you don't look that up. The kota is called the kota because they take a whole loaf and they cut it up in four quarters. And then you hollow it out. What do you put?
Chips,
Sure.
cheese,
Sure.
Russian,
All right.
Vienna.
Yes.
And then after that you can be creative.
Creative, yeah. And put sauces.
Chakalaka or acha.
Some people like lettuce, some people like eggs.
Yeah.
It's really up to you, but it's a township delicacy that's really affordable.
Okay, so guys, so where are we starting off first? Where are we going to have our first kota here in Soweto?
The first place we're going to, Dali, is what?
Chili pepper.
Chili pepper. It's in Deep Kloof.
DK Extension 3. And then the thing that makes the kota special and so great is that they have mushroom sauce on that kota.
And they put a chicken fillet just so that you can fill it.
This sounds like a kota that went to private school. Chicken fillet, mushroom sauce.
Exactly.
Guys, is this even a kota?
They're going all out at chili pepper. It's like a hood restaurant. Usually when you buy a kota, you wait outside of a gate of a small window. And they call you order number 56. And, this one, it's an actual restaurant where I think they bring you trays and you can watch the kota being done in front of you.
Okay, so that those ones that you get from the windows, the dodgier the place, the better the kota tastes.
That's mostly true. Yeah, but this one, Chef, they are pushing cleanliness and quality, like both in the kota and in the establishment, like where they make the kota. So it's pretty
It's also
dope.
like a welcoming environment.
Exactly.
So guys, tell me, is there a specific way of ordering a kota? I don't want to make a fool of myself here.
Sometimes they put nicknames to the kota, so you can say, like for instance, there's the old school, the new school, and the new school too. So if you don't get a nickname for the kota, you can just call it by the number that's listed on the menu. So can I get 2 number 10s or 2 number 12s and stuff like that?
Right, cool. I think I'm gonna go for the new school.
In that fresh Sasko Mzansi bread go a savory sensation of flavors.
Okay, so guys, now that we've got these bad boys, how do we go about tackling them?
The first rookie mistake you can make is actually bring out a fork and knife. That's what you're not supposed to do.
You were given tools.
Yeah.
Use them. Your hands.
Your hands.
Yeah.
So you just place the piece of bread on top, and then grab the whole thing, and then from whichever angle you want to bite at, just bite the whole thing as much as you can. Challenging now, but you get through it.
So should we go for it?
Let's go for it.
Okay, cool.
I love this place because it's such an explosion of flavors. There's a little bit of chili in it. That's the great thing about the kota, where you can put so much different ingredients and trying to make them all collaborate together to taste one great taste is the make it or break it.
Yeah. And they all like taste together.
Exactly.
Like taste good together.
Exactly.
All at once.
I must say, our next spot is gonna have a tough time trying to top this. So where to next?
Right now we're going to another place called Mzinzi's. It's about Mzinzi's fun food.
Now, we do know you can't come to Joburg and not have a kota, right? It's like the signature sandwich of the city. But I want to know, do you guys know where the kota or a kota originated from?
You know, there's a lot of rumors about where I call them rumors because I want facts. I want them to show me. Because no one has shown me for real. But a lot of people say Davidton.
Yeah.
A lot of people say the quota originated in Davidton. And because we don't have proof, that's what we'll believe for now.
Yeah,
but,
so Davidton wins this time.
Okay, so guys, tell me where did your love for quota start?
Yeah, kids, man. Remember back in the day, quota was like 5 rand, 6 rand. So whatever money you had left over from school, that's when you buy quota when you come back from home. Like I said, probably my baby formula was quota flavor.
Wherever you come from in this great city, locals are as proud of their local quota shops as they are of their football team. And whether your club's winning or losing, your quota always comes through for you.
Okay guys, before we try out our next spot, I want to know, is there some quota lingo that I should know of that maybe you guys forgot to tell me about?
There's a special type of quota. It's called the Titanic. This is where you take, it's not a quota anymore, it's just a whole loaf of bread. Instead of cutting it up, it's just a whole loaf of bread.
It's a whole, actually.
Exactly. You hollow it out and you put as much ingredients as you can into that whole loaf of bread.
Yeah, like everything all at once.
All right, but we're definitely not going to have a Titanic, right, today? Because we've already had a quota at the previous place. But one that's catching my eye is the K37.
Yeah, I'm going to have that too.
Go for that?
Yeah. Let's go.
While the Sasko quarter loaf acts as an edible dish on which all the deliciousness can be served and any sauce enjoyed afterwards, the guy shows us what sometimes doubles as the best table in the house.
Ah, quota! So guys, why are we eating on top of a boot?
This is what we do normally in the hood when there's like no table available. We just go buy the quota, go to your car, put the quotas on the boots as friends, just chilling out, eating our quotas,
Playing music, have fun, chilled vibes.
So guys, before we dig in here, I want to know what's the one ingredient that just doesn't go into a quota?
Avocado. Never eat a quota with avocado. This is a warning.
And a veggie patty or anything that's not real meat,
Yeah.
Yeah, so it must be meaty.
Yeah. Otherwise, it won't meet our standards.
Otherwise, we won't meet your standards. Well, let's hope that this quota meets our standards. Let's dig in.
George's issue with Avo is widely known, but no one is sure of the cause. Some say it was a love disappointment, but the quota was fantastic without it, so we let sleeping Avos lie.
I must say, Soweto didn't disappoint when it comes to serving us the best quotas Joburg has to offer. And now that you know better, why don't you head over to www.saskomzanzibread.co.za and tell us what unique ingredients you use to make your signature quota, and you could be making it live in the Espresso studio. But for now, I think it's back to all this yumminess, right guys?
Whoa, man, the beautiful quota. I mean, something tells me those guys took a nap for a fortnight straight after eating that.
Dude, by the side of some of those quotas, it looks like that's what you eat for the entire day. You have
week,
one quota
really?
and then that fills you up. It looks delicious though.
It does. Well, it's definitely true that the best Mzansi meals start with the best bread. So go on to saskomzanzibread.co.za and
By doing so, you can share what essential ingredients go into your ultimate quota, and it could be you making yours live in studio right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Espresso.
Sasko, baking together since 1930.